Okay, so it's been a while since I looked at WebOS, but there's been an update. I looked at the release page and there's a new update you can download. Now WebOS is the operating system on LG TVs, so it's very much a sit back and enjoy interface. So it's less a computer desktop operating system, more for sitting back at a certain distance. So if I click on News, you'll see that it says 2.5.0 has been released. And here we can see we're pleased to announce the release of WebOS Open Source Edition 2.5.0. So what's changed? So hardware acceleration based media pipeline for RPi4. This release adds support of hardware acceleration based media pipeline for Raspberry Pi 4. The newly included hardware acceleration based media pipeline enhances the performance of the WebOS media framework. But if you want to have a look, I'll put a link in the description. So why do I think this is good? Well, this is good if you want live TV on your television through the Pi. So if you don't have an aerial or a dish or any other way of getting TV, in the UK and obviously in other countries you'll use similar programs, but this has got an app called TV Player. And the nice thing about this is you have this option to go full screen, and so it's very much like having a smart TV interface, but we can actually click on live TV programs. So if I click on Watch Live, you can see it comes up with different channels on the right hand side. Shows me what's on live now. So this is BBC, and if I go full screen, you can see there's no tearing and it plays nice and smoothly. So let's go for ITV this morning. Let's pop that full screen. You can see that it, like most smart TVs, it gets crisper with time. So as you leave it playing. But really good to see the option of doing this. And again, depending on how you're watching this now, this is designed to be a sit-back interface. So you're not supposed to be super close to the TV. If you had it on a portable TV upstairs, on a spare TV, and you just want to get live channels, it's just a way of doing it. It's another way of doing it. There are lots of other ways of doing it. But I thought this was particularly interesting because it's on the Pi.
Okay, on
Here we go. That looks a better stream, that.
Let's find out from Storm what's going on tomorrow.
Not so much when you go full screen.
So
See, it got a little bit crisper there, and if you leave it, it will get more crisp as time goes on. Anyway, so that's TV Player, and there's a proper guide on there as well. So you can go to Watch Live TV Guide. On demand. You have to pay for some of those services, but most of these channels are free channels. See the ones with a lock by them? You don't get those free, but if you keep scanning down, so ITV2, BBC4, ITV3, Quest, Film 4, really, More 4, ITV4. So loads and loads of free to watch UK TV through your Pi. Now if I go near the top, you can see I get exit full screen. And this allows me to see my tabs. So if I go to, for instance, BBC Iplayer, so if you do want to watch things on demand, Iplayer works fine. You need to be logged in with a BBC account, and I have a TV license. And this does play at really good quality. So if I do that full screen, this plays at 1080 fine. So let's pause that. Oh, it's space. It's different on different systems. So let's skip out of that. Okay, so I've restarted it because I haven't shown you the interface yet, but this is what the interface looks like. So it's just a blank screen. If you left click and drag up from the bottom, you get these icons, and I can go left and right with the arrow keys, or obviously I can use the mouse to select something. You can see there's a dedicated YouTube app there, so if I click on that, so if I do a search for one of my videos, and just click on play. So you can see I can scrub through, I can click on it, I can just check that it's on, should be on 10, yeah, it's on 1080. So if I go full screen, I'll just turn my audio off, you can see that it plays, and well, the game has got some slowdown, but it plays, there isn't any tearing, and it's nice and smooth. So we go left to right, edit doesn't seem to work for me, Bear app is nothing. This is an Internet of Things interface, but doesn't really do anything at the moment. The web browser is obviously what I've been using. Media viewer, I tried with a USB stick and I couldn't get anything to work on that. Enact is about getting various different things to interact with this software, and you can go through that if you're interested in that. And that's the WebOSE website it takes you to, the YouTube app, and then you can see any bookmarks at the end that you've added on there. Notifications, things like this, the Bluetooth, none of those do anything particularly. But I just thought it was nice to see that it's coming along. Obviously, we really need to be able to add apps to it, and if we could add some of the apps from the LG TV platform, that would be brilliant because they work really well. My Pi isn't overclocked at all. If you were going to leave something on playing live TV, then you're going to find that the performance is very good from this. So it's not a finished product by any means yet, but it's nice to see something else. And I just thought it was interesting that you could get live TV working on it, because a lot of other web browsers don't work with that TV player app. And you might find the same thing on different browsers, but also it's nice to be able to see it full screen so you can use it as a TV operating system. Anyway, I hope this helps. Thanks very much for watching. Please like and subscribe.